Well, since I've already got people in the stream, let's go ahead and kick this party off. Welcome in Bob Lee, welcome in Nacho. And let's hit the live. There we go. Alright, welcome in guys. Back on Pallegney. And take a look at the goats for a hot second before we get back to harvesting. Yeah. We last left off last night. Hey, Roams. Please get off from under the tractor. Come on. Thank you. Okay, we left off last night with harvesting our wheat. And we took in about 110,000 liters, which is a pretty decent haul for us. Chickens will have plenty of feed to go on. And don't let Cajun see this. I'm going to drive by a mistake here in a second. I forgot to do something the last 2 months. I planted a rice field. I forgot to water it. Oops. So I went 2 months without water. It's not looking that good. It's in rough shape. Don't tell Cajun. Or do. I'd love to see his reaction on it. It'd be funny. But yeah, we have a couple of fields left to harvest right now. We've got 2 canola fields, 13 and 20. Mr. Rocket Scientist, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Yeah, you can actually see the splotchiness from the poor field quality. I don't know, time got away from me on those days and I just forgot. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, all the switches are in the off position. Seat back and tray table are upright and locked. Yeah. And pipe in. There we go. Let's get our canola field done. I would have been on at my normal time of 7:30 to 8 o'clock, but decided to have some dinner with the family, with my daughter. Went over to her place and we cooked tacos. And let's start that up. Let's drop the header. Dirty Nielsen, welcome in. Always good to have every single one of you guys in the stream. I do appreciate it. Make sure to hit the like button as you're coming in. Tell your friends as well. They can see comical errors happen in my streams as well. Like my rice field not getting watered for 2 months straight. Just a whole comedy of errors. We aim to have fun and enjoyment is had. Or as in the immortal words of Big and Rich, happiness and fun for everyone. Yep, and considering that was the first field of rice I had on this map, and other things was going on, I totally forgot the rice. It's not like I was relying on it for any sort of real purpose other than just outright selling. I may in the near future buy the grain mill over there, just the brick building beyond the tree, because I do have a whole bunch of barley and wheat that I could put in there to make flour. But we do need like $350,000 to buy it. And right now the fields are a little more important. Well, wife is bringing me a snack. I will try to get these eaten tonight.
If you don't eat that one, I'll eat this one.
Yeah, considering we just ate supper a half an hour ago. I'm a little full still. And we should get this entire field in the hopper here. Shouldn't have to worry too much about it. How was everybody's day? I know it's good to have Bob Lee back in our streams. He's been missed. I know work and life get in the way, and I always say the game comes second, family comes first. Or, I mean, the game could be a lot lower on your list as well, but you get the drift. Game will always be there. Unless you have Game Pass and forget to pay your subscription fee. It was a good Friday. Yep, I had my Friday, for the most part, was good. We've been struggling with some house issues at the moment, and unfortunately they won't be resolved until next week. Excuse me. The house issues arrived on Wednesday, and it's been a uphill battle dealing with people and parts and things like that. Yeah, I'm going to get that little piece there. I don't want to have to drive all the way back up to get that. There we go. Oh no, I don't have a perfectly mulched field. I don't even have a mulcher on this playthrough, so I'm not worried about that in the slightest. Yep, I've got a lot of bells to pick up. And I think I'm actually going to start selling these. The master plan I had of... and we'll just take it over to the grain bin. We got 89, 87 liters. Pipe. Oh, wrong button. Pipe out. There we go. And we'll find out when the best time of the year is to sell this canola. Because normally I don't plant canola. And November. Okay, and that's going to be probably the little market as always. We get the 20% bonus for going to that. There is also, and I did this test on my main game, where Omatana made a selling point, and it's like Granny's selling point, or I forget. It's something Omatana. It's Oma something, but it's by Omatana, and that one. Yeah, I'm going to go that way around. That selling point also gives you a 20% bonus as well. So if you want a little extra boost for your crops, for anything that you want to sell, the little market is a good one. Omatana's selling point is another good one. Mr. Crofter, welcome in. Welcome. It's good to have you in. Turn that on. Make sure we take out the soybeans. And I just love how GPS makes you miss stuff. Yeah, don't look at the field on the left. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna harvest like this for a while. My rice field's in poor shape. It's what happens when you forget to turn on the water pump every month. I'm just not in the habit of planting rice. I think a lot of it was because I was so fixated on trying to get my weeds taken care of that was the focus. And the glitch in the matrix was because my headphones decided to power off, as they do every single bloody day. I don't know why they do that. Now, why are they disconnected? Pay no attention to the wizard behind the screen. What field did they got there? Oh, I do own field 12. Okay, I gotta harvest that next month. Alright, cool. I forget it. I forget about that. Cool, more canola for us. Keeping this John Deere busy as a beaver building a dam. Yeah, I'm gonna have to straighten the edging out in this field a little bit. And with the new lizard subsoiler that I purchased on the market, it's a lot easier to edge a field than with the standard plow. That and take care of those two trees. I gotta get rid of... Oh wait, I can't. I don't have a sawmill anymore. And if I'm gonna take down trees, I want to actually get money for them and not just lose it. And I know it's been a while for Bob Lee, but you know, all the trees are gone, and all of my sawmill productions are gone as well. We's currently done on the wood products. Make sure to throw all of our chaff into the creek. Will we get all of this in the harvester? I severely doubt it. Which is a good problem to have. Who owns that field? Just looking at this one here. It's only 129,000. We could, I mean, it's quick access to go over there if we wanted to buy that one as well. It's kind of in the southeast corner, but I was using the river or the creek as the boundary line for what we're buying. And then this road as well. But we just square it off and we'll buy these ones down here, 22 through 28 or whatever it is. Yep, not gonna get it. Never gonna get it. No, you're never gonna get it. Pipe out. Alright, let's go ahead and go get our trailer. I still need to fix the edge there, but I'll do that after the harvest. Ah! At first I read that as I was muted. Or are you talking to Cajun? Because I'm currently not in the Discord. I'm just on my YouTube. Oh, you had my YouTube Discord or muted. That's what it was. Yeah, use a bad friend, man. Go sit in the corner for like 3 seconds. I'm just giving you grief there, Bobley. I know you're back now. I was telling you as a punishment, go sit in the corner for like 3 seconds. Get up out of your chair, walk to the corner, count to 3. Go back to your chair. Got a lot of bills to pick up. I just keep having to remind myself that we are now on 1-day months, and I've gotta fertilize my grass fields as well. They've been neglected. That off. But stick the pipe out. Beep, 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 beep. So we got 16,920. So we got about 25,000 liters of canola altogether. And then we want to hit that button to fold her up. It's a Kloss header. It can take the abuse. And we're just going to leave this parked as is for next month's canola harvest in that field over yonders. And then, because I know I need the pulling power, I'm going to hook the flatbed up to the John Deere. And yeah, we'll leave this kind of over here by our seed setup, and we'll get the fertilizer going over at the rice fields. Let's see if I can do this. Stick your tongue out to the right. Yeah, I do need to reload it. And why I wasn't able to put fertilizer in it the other day, I don't know from that one pallet. Let's see if I can do it tonight. Okay, it did take it. Good. And that ought to be enough to do those 3 fields. Ugh. That was a chunk of money I wasn't looking forward to paying out. Alright, let's go ahead and send this guy up yonder. We don't want to create a job yet. There we go. See if they actually go. Alright, James, good job. And my John Deere's over here behind the shed. Hold on for just a second, folks. Alright, I'm back. Let's see if I can not run into things here like that waste can. don't see anybody. We're risking it. I need to fuel this thing up while I'm over here. I gotta remember that. Yeah, get around the corner, Volvo, before I have you towed. Alright, let's see if I can pass this guy. And then load. Hotkeys for the win. Thank you, Gold Gaming, for the side panel. Avoid the drop-off zone. I think I got more bells off of this one than the last time. Yeah, I certainly did. So I still got 2 over there and 1 over there, and I know a couple went in here. Because I only remember having 1 in there. Okay, let's, yep. Start using that for the intended purpose of it instead of being a true equipment storage. And there we go. No more having to shift Control R to start loading the trailer. Whiskey, welcome in. Alright, I'm going to get this to the road, and I'm going to do the 2 small fields here first, and then send AI onto the bigger one. Oh, and I forget this spreader is the small one too. It's actually still fairly large. Yes. I like how, oh, it's 24 meters as fertilizer, and with the spreader attachment, it's 18 meters for the line. That's what it is. Okay, unfold. And then we'll turn it on. This is going to be done in like 2 passes. And the only downfall is there is no width adjustment. But it was still a welcome purchase when it came up in the market. And my grass fields will now love me for fertilizing them. Okay, just make sure I got everything there. Yep, pretty as a picture. Turn that off. And that one is, yeah, just as pretty as the other, I guess. Okay. Send AI out to do the task. They're in the machine. See if they actually go. They're not going to. How rude. It's all because of the stupid bridge. They won't work in a field properly if it's got this bridge in here. And we'll try not to fertilize the neighbor's field. Don't need to waste our precious money on their stuff. And contaminate the local waterways with fertilizer, you know, is always good. You know, that runoff when the rains happen. If I play the cards right, we'll get all of it in the final pass. Excellent. Oh, that didn't take because there's a little bit of grass there that didn't get harvested, so... And that's probably the same situation up here as well. There was a little spot right there at the final tree. Excuse me. Yep. It's got grass growing there, so let's go ahead and fold that bad boy up. And since the Fent is faster, we'll send that home. Alright. And we'll just put them down here. Oh, what the... Got over there just fine. Why do you do that stupid crap? Target is unreachable, my took us. Yeah, they fixed AI with the 1.8 update. Yeah, they did. Sure. Tell me you're bitter without telling me you're bitter. I'm gonna let you deal with that corner there, dude. And I'm just gonna overtake you. wonder how many times the same person walks across the street in a given day. Alright, we are going to go ahead and sell all these bells. I've got like 50 straw bells. I don't need that much for TMR. I mean, in all theory, you don't need any straw bells for TMR, but the game says you can have it, so some people use it. Alright, where is the best place to sell straw? And of course the mouse isn't going to work. Why would it? Oh gosh, we're at the... Yeah, I'm just going to hold on to it until December. You know, a few dollars doesn't look like it matters much, but it does. Where am I going? Over here. So that was 24 bells. No, it did not pick that one up. There you go. Nothing like getting dizzy driving in circles in a field. See if I did the button pushing correctly. Yep. Did you find any bunnies out here, Romeo? Or do you have them all hunted out? Okay, that's all the square bells that we gotta pick up. So we have 48, 49, 50, 53. Cool. And then no more straw for the remainder of the year. But I'm going to leave this behind the JCB for doing the cheese. Alright, so we got our fields harvested. 14 is not ready yet. That's got 2 more months. 12 and 9 get harvested next month. My grass fields are fertilized. And let's go get our subsoiler. Because this is the only tractor that'll actually pull it. I need to make sure I check on the cattle, or the buffalo. I keep saying cattle. I use that term interchangeably. Cattle, buffalo. And then I gotta check on the goats for their milk production, and check on the chickens. It's about in the center of the road. Yeah, don't see anybody coming. And before I forget, yeah, I know this is not the equipment shop, but it is one of the local fuel stations. Thank you for being a full service shop. I didn't want to have to go out there and stand over a diesel tank for 20 minutes. Huge hit in the pocketbook there. 1,300 bucks. Ugh. That hurts. and our lizard subsoiler. Yeah, we do not need another breed-all spreader. One is just fine. Even if we do own all 20-some fields in that corner, I would prefer an Amazon spreader instead of a breed-all for fertilizer. Come on, get going. Good grief. Alright, while I'm up here, I'll check on the cattle real quick. Or the buffalo. Come on, Shane. Okay, they're doing fairly good on their food. No, it is empty, okay. And then let's check on the chickens up here. It's nice that we got some good ventilation for them in this 75-degree day. Yeah, they need some food. And we just, well, yeah, we can leave that. And I am going to, before, we can do it next month as well. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. Just trying to pay attention to my time. Alright, let's go grab some grain for the chickens. Yep, out of sorghum, so we'll go ahead and finish off the barley. And then I'm going to go ahead and combine that field in with the rest of these. Ouch. This will put the chickens at about 14,000, maybe 15,000 liters. Actually, no, 7 and 3, 10, about 12,000 liters. Takes, what was it, 22,000 or 24,000? So we'll grab about 7,000 liters of wheat, and that should be good for the next month. Sitting on a good chunk of wheat here for them guys. Yep, that's good enough. What was the water buffalo at for food? I think they were really good. Yeah, they're good. Alright, what is the cheeses doing? Let's see, buffalo cheese, buffalo mozzarella. It's on the climb up. We can wait till September for that. And I want to say I collected all of the milk at the beginning of the, or at the, toward the end of last night's episode. Goat cheese, yeah, we'll wait till September. We got 2 more months. Alright. Let's go ahead and zip time. Pay AI $183 for 10 minutes worth of work. God, they're expensive. And I want to see, we do have some eggs. We got 103 square bales of straw. That is good. Eggs will wait until November. Gain that few $100. Valtra T series, that was just in the market yesterday. I don't want that one. I really don't need any more tractors. I've got 3 of them, 2 medium and a large. They do all the jobs I could request of them. I just want a rotary hoe. That's not what I want. Okay. Let's go ahead and sleep till the next morning. It's really not too bad. $600 a month for property and stuff. No, I don't need a horse trailer. Transports 2 horses. I mean, I guess that's fine and all for the horses, but usually 2-horse trailers are smaller than that if it's just dedicated for 2 horses, but that's beside the point. Let's go ahead and let's check on the rice. No, it's actually fairly tall and kind of growing in now. Yeah, not so much growing in. Still spotchy. But we do have a field of, looks like sorghum, and the last of my canola. Yep, sorghum and canola. We'll get those harvested right away. Excuse me. And I'm going to grab the fent and hook that up to my trailer. And we also, canola gets planted this month, and I think we're going to try mustard instead of canola. I think we'll do a small field of canola, or mustard. I don't think it's worth it, but, you know, you never know. I kind of had the same setup on my Riverbend Springs map, where I just put all of the equipment in a line right by my field. You know, you got the 3 starter fields just south of the farm and barn. Yep, I had all of my equipment lined up right close to the edge of that. Take my last bite of cinnamon roll, pull apart bread, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Turn it on, drop it down. Oh, I need to unfold first. Fine. Do we have any weather today? Ah, rain in the evening. Okay, that's not bad. And as always, we'll go to about 10:30, so about another 20 or so minutes. We should be able to get at least the canola field harvested. As long as we can keep the combine out of the creek. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. That field right there we'll plant to mustard. Just to say that we've done mustard. You know? And since the only place that you can actually do any sort of processing for mustard is the starter farm on this map, I have yet to see a production do mustard. So it's kind of worthless to do anything with it. Unless any of the current productions that are out there, like the multi-grain production that came out early this year or late last year, I forget when it was, unless the mod author did any changes to that, which I don't remember seeing. Same as ketchup, you know. I think the only map that has a current ketchup production is Alma. And it's kind of funny that you can make tomatoes in greenhouses along with garlic and onions and peppers. Why can't you make salsa? You know? That'd be a neat production to have. And then use your peppers and garlic and onions for a taco seasoning, since you can do corn tortillas as well. If you have modder friends, Crofter, see if they can do anything with the greenhouses to do more items. You know, have a little taco shack. You know, you can sell your pigs to and your beef cattle to, and that way you get your pork carnitas and your fajitas. You know, beef fajitas. And actually have the mod look like a food truck, you know, a roaming food truck that you set on a street corner, or even a little umbrella stand. That'd be cool. And you sell your pork carnitas out of it and your beef fajitas. What's up, Cajun? How are you doing tonight, bud? What do they got planted in that field? Field 11. That's definitely not canola. That's got to be mustard. No, it's not mustard. What is that? I better stop doing that because I'm almost full. There we go. Ah, they replanted. Oh, they've got wheat in there. That's what that is. Okay. Yeah, they planted their wheat late. I mean, my Riverbend Springs map, I wasn't paying attention and planted my canola late. So I planted that in the month of September instead of August. Why would I miss a spot? I don't know. There. Just trying to do a quick estimate of sorghum over there. I think it's only going to be like 25,000 liters. I should probably plant more of that next year. Because next month I got to do my barley and wheat. Probably just all wheat this time, like I did last time. Yep, the good old Kloss header on a John Deere combine. That's an interesting looking seed. Hmm. See if I missed any. Nope. Looks good. I don't think I missed any. Nope. Depth perception's a horrible thing with only one monitor to look out of. I'll find out if I missed any on the next pass up. Just trying to get used to harvesting inside the cab. Because, believe it or not, I actually used to run a combine on the family farm. Back when we didn't have GPS or cell phones. No fancy monitors inside the cab. No precision farming. The good old days. You know it, Bobley. You know it. I'm only going to be on for about another 5 minutes or so just to end the stream. So that's the reason why. So yeah, we'll leave this combine parked over here. We'll go ahead and dump the canola into the silo. That's a 3565. I'm sorry. I'll make it up tomorrow night. I'll jump in the Discord chat tomorrow night. How's that sound? Will that make you happy, Bobley? Sorghum's actually pretty tall. And I remember it tickling my armpits as I would walk through it. So yeah, I do want to thank everybody for coming in tonight, even if I did make a person angry. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, we are ready for... Did a couple more harvests again. Harvest season is well upon us. We got 3 more fields to go for the next 3 months. Yeah, we got the soybeans over there, which are here next month, I believe. No, in a couple months, 2 months. And then we got some corn down south that we need to take care of. We got the my rice over there. But yeah, we are going to end the stream tonight, guys. I do thank you all again. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. Thank you for just being here and enjoying the game, watching my utter failures happen, and yeah. And as always, we'll catch you later. Bye, guys. And I'll be on Bobley for a few minutes.